A few people think we're absolutely nuts, and a few people are, a little concerned.
Most common question I get is, what are you going to do when you come back? They don't necessarily get why we're doing this. They just want to know what I'm going to do career-wise when I come back. And I usually say, I don't know, because that's part of the reason we're going.
I kind of looked at Pat and I realized how hard he was working. He looked completely stressed, completely exhausted, had not been with the kids. And there used to always be the questions of, well, when's Daddy coming home? And they stopped asking. So that kind of put that into me going, we gotta change something. We need to do something different.
I do get a lot of raised eyebrows when I tell people I'm going on a round the world trip with my mother-in-law.
It was almost like she's been waiting her whole life for someone to ask her to do this.
Not about to sit around waiting to go into a rocking chair, that's for sure. And just even kind of the uncertainty of things is appealing to me. Yes, we have things planned up to a certain point, but then we don't. That's part of the whole adventure.
I'm really excited to learn this amazing camera. I mean, the camera we had was this big. When I was telling one person, they said, oh wait, so now you're traveling with a 7th person? Do you even know this person? They're gonna be videoing you the whole time? And are you sure you want that? I said, no, it's us. We're gonna do all the taping and we'll decide when the camera's on and when the camera's off.
Really hoping to get a deeper relationship with my whole family. And then also just to create a better understanding of the world. Maybe how we do it here isn't better. Maybe it is. I don't know. Just finding that out.
He's gonna hurt himself. Don't fall over. Don't do that.
I'm getting onto it.
You think we're gonna make it around the world?
I don't know. Not this
I don't know if
way.
we're gonna make it out of the driveway.
See you next summer.
Bye.
Mom, is this place air conditioned?
Picked areas that would have a somewhat dry and warm climate. And that sort of is a band, mostly around the equator. Then we just chose countries that were safe and then also that had some sort of historical or educational significance so we could learn about the culture while we're there. We're probably able to travel for twice as long on our budget as we would if we were to go travel around Europe.
People have asked because we're going to be homeschooling, are you taking curriculum? I had a lot of very well-meaning people say, oh, I know, how you can get online and actually chat with teachers and follow a curriculum, through the year. And I thought, wow, that's exactly what I don't want. I want their education to just be as rich and organic as the places that we are and the experiences that they have. So we did all the addition and the multiplication. Yay! Woo!
Using public transportation really helps cut the costs.
We used buses, we used taxis, and we walked and we took trains, boats, ferries, and tuk-tuks. You're like a dog sticking your head out the window in these tuk-tuks. You love it, don't you? Right hand on top. Okay.
Fairly high off the ground here on a wobbly bridge.
That's it, babe. Keep your hands down. All right, Marcy. There we go. That's what we needed, some woohoo. She's not one to be left out of any sort of craziness. She's just not one to be left behind or miss out on an adventure for sure. There was an earthquake in Peru, and we're now checking out tsunami warnings. Pat asked the woman what the evacuation plan, and I guess the area that we're in doesn't really have an evacuation plan. Kids are a little shook up that we're concerned in looking into this, but we're also trying to keep everyone calm.
Just found out the tsunami warning has been canceled. We are breathing a big sigh of relief.
See how they walk? They walk the front leg and back leg together.
See how they walk, Sean? We thought of it more as world schooling than homeschooling because it was all a field trip. There's so much just inherent learning in our activities. We're going swimming in the Dead Sea. We're going swimming in the Dead Sea. These rocks are just caked in salt.
It's really neat to be able to see people who are living the way they always have with some moderate conveniences.
Yeah, a little higher, Pat.
Where are the laundry machines?
Not here.
Here.
Seems like the whole village walking with us.
I think I've learned to relax and gotten a lot of stress out of my life, so I feel a lot different physically and mentally.
I feel like I was just starting to lose sight of you know, who I was because things were just going too fast.
I don't think I realized how distanced I'd become from the family as a whole, and particularly the kids. I didn't realize it until I got to see them day in, day out, you know, and hear every little thing they said, and for them to really get to know me. So that was touching for me. Can't go back to the way it was.
Ring the bells for good luck.